Karma Shortcuts. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, here's a preview of this week's top new indie tracks. Submissions are always welcome from anyone. We'll start with Toronto indie pop performer Bianca James. She's getting ready to release her debut album this summer. Her new track is her most intimate and heartfelt song. She says it's about the distance between your head saying this isn't working and your heart catching up and being able to let go. This is Till I Remember.
Till I remember to forget you, till I can let go and learn the truth. I'll put away the pain, I'll beg myself to change till I remember to forget.
If you've never heard of Glasgow-based indie alternative pop group Diving Horse, it's because they're brand new. In fact, they formed the band last year, and they were still recording their debut album last December. This is their debut single, Big Sands.
I looked out to the ocean ahead and blue. I had deep thoughts of you. These are big sands. These are big sands.
Indie singer-songwriter Hannah Rose Platt just released her new album, Deathbed Confessions, on May 19th. They say it comprises a collection of ghoulish ghost stories, melodious murder ballads, and humorous hammer horrors. We featured Feeding Time for Monsters in Shortcuts episode 85. This is the follow-up called The Gentleman.
The gentleman has been. The gentleman has been. Strolls the streets with sincerity, looking for new souls in need, orchestrating harmony, a quiet conductor of good deeds.
Indie rock band Mint just released their new track that is about the journey to mental stability. They say proving something to somebody should only ever be yourself proving something to yourself. Forget everybody else. Recovery is a personal journey. This is Claus. Healer is a 5-piece indie rock band from Grimsby, England. They got their beginnings in a warehouse practice room in the dark, cold January of 2022. 5 musicians, all excited and energized to make new music, came together to create something original and yet steeped in musical heritage. This is their 3rd single, called Bones.
But these bones will follow you. These bones will follow. These bones will follow. These bones will follow. These bones will follow you. These bones will follow. These bones will follow. The ghosts we watch across through the other side, and the wicked hide. And I kiss your mouth. Yeah, I kiss your mouth.
David OFMG is a solo dream pop artist based in Dublin. He says he wrote this new song when he was going through the motions in a cake manufacturing factory. He'd be mixing flour and sugar and mixing bowls and singing the chorus to himself over and over. This is It All Remains the Same Again.
The saints cherish the days old sin. Before we talk
The Noise Who Runs have just released their latest single from their debut album, Preterretrospective, which just came out in April. We featured another track, Too Poor to Die, in Shortcuts episode 86. The new track is New York to LA in 2.5 minutes.
Now it's all New York to LA in 2.5 minutes. To think about the last day, it was beautiful. Suppose the view from New York's chair, suffering remains detached.
Indie rock band The Reed Effect just released what they say will be the final single release from their album 1973. Kirk says he feels he's accomplished everything he set out to do in honoring his dear departed brother Chris. He says, as this is his final professional recording of his lifetime, it's been quite the ride, and we're finishing off with a bang. The track is called Mad Dog.
Get out of my head. Get off of my butt. Get out of my head now. Get off of my butt. Your star is breaking. No.
Dublin-born indie R&B artist Melina Malone just released her first single from her forthcoming debut album. She took a step away from performing in 2021 to work on her debut album, which they say should finally be out sometime this fall. The track is called Lover's Sunday.
Making believe tonight. Cast my spell on you and you know that you're mine. No, give into this divine. The misty haze of love is in the air tonight. Oh, what a perfect scene. Your pretty face looks so sweet. Taking in my gentle.
And finally, the last 2 years of releases have firmly established London-based dance pop vocalist Allegra as one of the breakout artists of the UK music scene. And she can back that up too. She's teamed up with Tiesto on her new track. He's done an amazing remix, full of classic Tiesto trademark sound and high-end production. This is brilliant. It's called Round and Round.
Still don't understand